I was a medical doctor practicing in Hong Kong for 20 years before coming to New Zealand 22 years ago. During my practice, I have been practicing general surgery as well as obstetrics and gynecology. So I have, been involved in managing bowel cancer patients to some extent. And by that time, I don't realize actually how the people, the patient could feel. It's because you being a doctor, you don't really know, like personally being a patient, what is the difference? So once I've got the surgery on myself, by being the bowel removed, and also have a temporary colostomy, I still feel quite a different things. Yeah. Well, gastro-intestinal cancer, is a very common cancer, and you could start from the, the esophagus down to the bowel, and some of the organs is really very difficult to pick up for their cancer, in particular, like the cancer of the pancreas. Now, I think nowadays there are lots of research and in this area, looking at how to pick up the cancer early, or how to prevent the cancer occurring. We try to find where there is any other predisposing causes for the cancer, and all this does need research. Fortunately or unfortunately, I've got my bowel cancer about in the year 2005, since then, but it's been treated in 2006. And then, that is a good experience for me, although it is a bad experience, because I have learned quite a lot about what the patients might suffer, might feel, and also what are their expectations. That is very, very good to me, and also give me the opportunity to think about the real meaning of life and all sorts of things. Well, it was around August 2005. I've got noticed some blood in the toilet paper after going to the bathroom for about 2 months. I always thinking maybe there's some sort of like a bleeding pile, and then I feel might be something more serious, and I'm that sort of age, more than 55. So I went to see my family doctor and got a colonoscopy done. And then by that time, they find them just nothing nasty. And then being dismissed and thinking my loss of 2 kilogram body weight just because of the change of lifestyle. Yeah, so I just took it, and but months later the symptoms seem persisting. And then I talked to my family doctor, and then he said, "Well, you're a doctor. You might be just a hypochondriacal. Don't worry, just forget about it." But the symptoms seems to be getting more and more obvious and typical of rectal cancer. So I just have to go back to the doctor insisting, "Well, I think I better get another checkup." And then by the time it's confirmed as rectal cancer. In fact, I don't realize that everybody just think, with a colonoscopy, you should be free. If it is okay, 5 years, you'll be free from real things. But when I got it in myself, and also I read up, I think, occasionally we do find, what we call an acceptable level of false negative. So if we still have the symptom, we should go back to the doctor and get it checked again. Yeah. And sometimes this could save a life. The most important part is that you have confidence and faith with the treatment yourself, right? And I have a very good support from friends, and I could still remember just the day before the surgery, I have a colleague coming in to have a very good prayer for me, and also I purchased a number of red wine, very good red wine, and share with my friends. Everyone with a bottle. I say, well, I wish I could keep it. It's a wine for good for storage of another 5 years, and then we drink it after that. It gives me some sort of hope and expectation that we'll drink that wine 5 years later in very good condition. Yeah, and this is something to give yourself a hope and expectation. Yes, and also, well, by that time I wasn't a Christian yet, and then afterward, even afterwards, it gives you like you are so lucky that you could have a new life, and then we think about everything. And I have become a Christian afterwards, and see the difference. After that, I think I'm lucky. I got a new life, so I treasure it, and I pay more attention to look after my body. All right, and the other thing is, also look at, well, you have been working so hard, what for? And then I have to think about, well, where is my goal in future? So everything has got changed. Well, I know the Gastro-Intestinal Cancer Institute is going to have a campaign, the Love Your Guts campaign, and hoping people could participate to have as many crunch as possible within 5 minutes. Every crunch will be $1 or $2 or many dollars, and every dollar will go to support their the Cancer Institute to do their research and try to reduce the incidence of gastrointestinal cancer, as well as pick up early diagnosis for our patients. I wish everybody could participate, yourself, your family, and your friend.